Hello, YouTube. Welcome. This is Oketa, the show about purpose. This is the introduction to my show on YouTube. This is my very first show. And I just want to introduce you guys to Oketa, introduce you to me, and kind of make this a 15-minute video to kind of give you an overview of what my show will be like. So my name is Nikita. I'm 33 years old. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I am a writer. I am a poet. I love music. I am also a rapper. For the past year or so, I've really been tapping into my artistry and learning who I am as an artist, and kind of not even learning who I am as a person, but more of this is who I am, take it or leave it type thing, you know? So I kind of always knew who I was. I just was not as expressive as I am now. And so I thought that this would be the best opportunity for me to shine bright like a diamond. So that's what I'm doing. Let me tell you a little bit about Oketa. So in the year of 2021, I came out with a podcast called Oketa, and I did 10 episodes, and I named it Oketa, the show about purpose. And pretty much in Oketa, the podcast, I was kind of going through my journey of healing and learning myself, self-love journey, my doing shadow work, really living out loud. And it was more so to help people that kind of maybe was going through what I was going through, or people that kind of was pushing themselves to live life out loud and to the fullest. And so I thought that making Oketa would be beneficial to me and maybe touch other people also. In the midst of that, I ended up getting signed my first record deal. And it's a local locally in my town where I stay. And from there, I really wanted to push Oketa and make it just this large, bigger than life situation. And come to find out, that's not the purpose of Oketa. I ended up meeting people that was prominent in TV and recording and directing and all that good stuff. And although my show started out as a show of purpose, and I was doing these kind of like talking out loud to myself in these podcasts and kind of trying to figure out where do I go from here, I started to realize that I kind of wanted everybody to be in on it. So for Oketa Live, then the show ultimately became Oketa Live, where I wanted to make it about the artists. I wanted to know the story and the journeys of the artists and bring them on the show. And I wanted it to be this big, extravagant show in Minneapolis and bring out all these artists and let them perform and let them speak and promote their albums and do all this great stuff. And I kind of lost track of why I ultimately started Oketa. So I kind of took a step back, and I actually asked God, where am I going with this? You know? And in the midst of it, I started to see that this was meant for me. And what I mean by that this was meant for me is that I always knew I was a star. Since I was a little girl, I always knew that I was like a phenom and that I was talented and creative and all this great stuff, but I always felt like I needed somebody else to validate that. I always felt like I wanted to be in a group or I wanted to change my name, and I never fully lived for me per se. And with that, I kind of drifted off thinking that I couldn't be as popular or that people really wouldn't gravitate towards me because I don't have a whole team of people saying, go Nikita. And you'll find that in life that everybody's not going to scream, go you. You have to be your own hype man. And I'm learning to be my own hype man, to go for what I truly feel like is meant for me, no matter who's with me, who's around me, who's against me, who says do it, or who say, girl, you can't. I'm going to do it anyway. And so that's where I am now with Oketa. I feel like this show is meant to touch people and that I shouldn't make it a show for everybody. I feel like the people that it's meant for will gravitate towards it, and that I have to remember why I truly, really first started Oketa. This is a self-love journey, and I've been loving myself. I absolutely have been loving myself and doing the things that I truly love and feel that is meant for me. And I hope that I can share some of this goodness with you guys, and that you guys can be like on board with the purpose of Oketa. So now where I am with Oketa is that I just want to tap more into spirituality. I did used to read tarot about 2 years ago, and I ultimately stopped doing tarot readings because at that point in time I felt like, wow, I know a lot about other people, but I didn't have none of my stuff together. I couldn't tell you where I wanted to be career-wise or relationship-wise, spiritually. I was all over the place. And so this journey has really helped me to tap into and center myself in what is true and what is the greater good for me. And so I'm proud and I'm glad to share my drive and my purpose, and just giving your permission to shine, giving yourself permission to shine and be the best you that you can be. So, yeah. So yes, Oketa. Eventually I want to do this show every week. And I want to involve my viewers and the people that are watching to really tap in and absorb what it is to be yourself and to be free and to not limit yourself. And know that you have a purpose, and everything that you go through is only putting you on that path to purpose. And I'm so grateful and thankful and honored. And let me tell you that I am afraid, or at least I was. For a long time, I procrastinated doing this, and I was like, worried about what other people think or what they're gonna say. But when God calls you you better listen. Not even listen. You better fall in line and start to do the things that he says is meant for you, because it only gets greater. It only gets greater. It only gets better. And I couldn't be more happier and feeling in a safe space to share with you guys. And I hope that you follow me on this journey. I hope that you guys subscribe and that you like and you share everything that Oketa has to bring. And with that being said, you guys can also follow me on TikTok. I have, I'm Oketa on TikTok, and I'm actually Keta the Healer on TikTok. And I just changed my name because it used to be Keta the Entertainer, but it is now the Healer, because I am more than an Las Vegas showgirl. I am an entertainer. I actually got that. I actually got Keta. You would think I got it Cedric the Entertainer, but I really got it from Sister Act, because I absolutely love Sister Act. And believe it or not, I get Whoopi Goldberg as a compliment all the time. So I just wanted to give you guys an introduction, let you know that Oketa is live, and I am pushing for Oketa to be great and do great things on YouTube platform. So you guys, please subscribe, love me, like me, share me, subscribe to me, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.